Hello, Alex. I just wanted to thank you for posting that video. I thought you did a really good job. And anyway, my name is Al. I'm an adult with Asperger's syndrome, and you know, I've received that fairly recently because as a child, I didn't really have that diagnosis. I had several other neurological signs, but they didn't consider it quite to be autism because I did have a few words at a certain age. But anyway, that is the part of the diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome, is that you do not have a significant language delay. Um, anyhow, when I was a baby, for example, I did have some abnormal cry. I moved my hands in a very stereotypical way. I guess the best way to describe it would be like air boxing, like you're hitting a punching bag or something. Um, but today, a lot of neuropsychiatrists and psychologists have identified some of that as a sign of neurological damage. And I did walk on my toes, had kind of a straight arm, uh, wrong alternation type of walking gait. My posture was a little bit awkward. They took me to see a chiropractor on a couple occasions, but a chiropractor didn't know hadn't seen anyone like me before. And yeah, it's also a late talker. I liked I was hyperlexic, so things like the license plates and signs. I'd walk down the street and any sign I could see, I'd spell it all out or try to read it. And about by third grade, I had by kindergarten, I had a third grade um, reading level, but not comprehension. It was more of phonics and ability to read. And today they know that more as semantic pragmatic disorder. So if most of my traits kind of lie in that corner of the spectrum. Um, my parents were pretty concerned about me late talking. They thought I was possibly deaf at one point, or really hard of hearing. And so, the primary children's doctor, pediatrician, thought it was just allergies, and then referred them to, made some referrals, but my parents never could really follow up on them since my parents had a lot of transitions at the time, and they weren't able to get through it. But I had allergies, and so that was kind of a big screen for what I had, and a lot of people didn't really understand there was more to just the listening and allergies, which is also a common aspect. But anyway, I really liked your video. I'm really glad that YouTube had featured it. I wish there would be more. Every autistic or person with Asperger's syndrome who's on the autistic spectrum is a little different. I have a video which I'll post in response to this called Audio Torture. It mentions sound sensitivity, and I would really like to get people's feedback on what kind of sounds they're sensitive to. Myself, I cannot stand the sound of vinyl. I cannot stand the sound of nylon. Certain other textures, synthetic fabrics, brushed metal, things like that I can't tolerate. Or else it's kind of like chalkboard scratched for most people, and maybe even more since I'm pretty since my hearing and my touch are very sensitive. So anyway, just wanted to again say thanks, and I'm gonna cut this right here. So I don't like doing long videos.